The
Oh,
options are,
that kind of traffic.
yes. Like, I used to have to drive myself to college in the mornings, and there's 5 different roads that go from my town to the town where my college is, and all 5 of them, it takes at least 20 minutes to do a 5-minute journey. Because I mean, everyone is moving in a constant flow, but there's all these traffic lights and stuff, and it's stop-start. On the way back, it takes up to 45 minutes to do a 5-minute journey.
That's really bad.
I'm sure it's nothing compared to what it's like over in America at times.
Every day after 5 o'clock, rush hour. Everyone's getting home to eat their sloppy joes and Buffalo Wild Wings and play Xbox.
I have to drive to uni on Thursdays during rush hour.
By the way, guys, this is my disclaimer. I am American, and I'm using American stereotypes.
So you can get away with it, I can't.
Well, yeah, I know. I know what we actually do here, so
yeah,
I can't do it.
Well, I can from tomorrow onwards use what you say in my arguments. Look at this traffic, guys. Connor, Pelican, look at it. I was told. I went on the Cities in Motion forums, and someone told me that this was a good setup to do.
Is it good or bad?
Well, I mean, time moves faster, so that's kind of good. But the amount of cars is horrendous. Like every
then
junction.
add like a bridge.
Yeah, I might have to. Might have to start doing one-way systems. But I mean, Connor wants me to build a bus network, and I've got no chance at the moment with all this traffic. Right, Connor has voted for Train Simulator, I think, and Pelican has voted for Space Engineers.
I'll vote when I get back.
Just so you guys know, if it goes to a tie, I have the casting vote.
Ooh.
I know.
I do not know what you're gonna pick.
Neither do I yet.
Because you do seem to like Space Engineers, but you always like to mix it up a bit, so...
I nearly put Train Fever as an option as well.
Oh, and if you ever need some free games to get, I have a few MMOs to tell you about.
Yes. We'll be shaking things up by doing that.
Well, yeah, but I do it over Steam, so we wouldn't interrupt your stream.
The most popular streamer I watch, by the name of Squirrel, aka Das Squirrel's Nuts, if any of you are aware of him, has just started streaming Farming Simulator.
Ooh.
It is the first time ever I've actually got a game and started playing it ahead of him. He doesn't know who I am. I've never spoken to him, but I know him. I know all about him. Oh yeah, I imagine quite a few people do actually. He is very well known. He has a big following in places like Brazil and Canada.
How many, like, views? Probably a ton.
Quite a few. If you look up Euro Truck on YouTube, his name comes up first, and basically the entire first page is him. That's the game he's most well known for. But he's also the person who introduced me to Space Engineers and Kerbal Space Program. He plays Train Simulator, Flight Simulator, London Underground Simulator, Battlefield, Payday. What else? DayZ. He's the guy who knows the creator of DayZ. Plays with him. Here's a good place for a hub. Big, wide open space. A bit hilly. Oh no, it's not hilly. It's perfectly flat. I think it was just a curve in the road. A bit deceptive. And it's close to this main road, and it's also quite close to the freeway, which at the moment is managing to be quite quiet. This is another good spot for a little satellite hub maybe, but I think this one is sort of, I don't know actually, it's a bit far away from the centre. I want somewhere in the centre, like here is a good spot. Or, actually no, I think that first one I found was a good spot. Pelican Sub-Team. Yeah! I probably shouldn't be plugging other people's channels in my stream, but he is a good one to watch. He is a good one to watch.
Well, always recommend other people, because then if other people recommend, if you recommend other, okay, this is from a very non-knowing point of view.
Yes.
I think if you recommend good people and they go and like the good people, they're like, hey, you gave a good recommendation. Maybe I should watch you.
True.
That's me at least. I don't know what other people think.
I see how that works. Also, like, he plays the same games as me, so if you like the game, you see two different ways of it being played. So it's not like I'm giving up viewers or anything. He doesn't play this game, for example. I'm the only person I know of who plays this game.
I will stay with you because you helped me in Space Engineers.
Yeah, exactly.
I still remember that first day.
I think I mentioned that in my stream last night, actually.
What?
About people who've bought games because they've seen my stream. And
well,
you were the Exhibit A.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
You were, weren't you? You went out and got Space Engineers after seeing the stream.
Well, it was the free trial.
It wasn't me, guys. It wasn't me.
No, it pretty much was you, but it was a free trial, so I wanted to play it because, you know, it's free. Who doesn't want to play free games?
Exactly.
But I had no clue what to do, so I went on Twitch, looked for somebody streaming. I looked at a few people, didn't really like it because they were in creative mode. So I went to yours and I was like, interesting.
Oh,
and
he's so sweet. I feel like I owe you some form of payment for saying that.
I started talking to you and then you talked back, so I'm like, that's cool, he talks back. Not the bad way, but the good way.
Yeah.
And I just asked to joined, and I haven't left.
As soon as people started asking if they could join, I was a bit against it to start with, but more people came in and they were engaging in conversation, and then they asked if they could join. And at that point I thought, you know, they seem like nice people, they look like they're going to do a good job. Pelican, as long as you don't post a link, if you're going to mention Fluxtrance or Silverette, I am aware of them already.
Ooh, nice one.
I've subbed to both of them, they're good guys. And they know each other as well, so they talk about each other's channels all the time. But I use a lot of... What I do on my Roller Coaster Tycoon series is heavily influenced by what I've seen those guys do. There's another guy called Kai Rubix as well, but he hasn't uploaded in a very, very long time, so I think he might have... Something bad might have happened to him.
Seems legit. Okay, one thing I'm lacking on the server is gold and silver. Or silver and gold. Really? I checked 2 asteroids already and found no silver whatsoever.
Weird.
Like my little personal drill said silver, so I went to go drill it. I made a gigantic circle in it. Like I could fit a large car container in it. That's how big the hole I drilled out of it was, and there was only iron, no silver, so I was quite disappointed. And this is probably platinum right here. That's silicon. Nope. Stupid silicon.
Check out this guy who is Australian called Flabberlicky. Oh, I think I know who that is. I think I've watched some of his.
Flabberlicky. Flabberlicky.
There was one guy who... I don't think it's this guy, but it came up on one of my recommended videos lists one day. And I had a look at his number of views, and he had lots and lots of views. So I thought, oh, he must do some really good videos. And then I watched the video, and it was the worst piece of dross I think I've ever seen. And yet he had thousands of views on it. And I still don't understand how. This guy who built this really, really slapdash park on Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Like,
oh my God.
None of the rides worked properly. No one wanted to go on them. He was losing money, hemorrhaging money, pouring out of him like blood. And yet he was going, guys, I'm really happy about what I've built here. It's so freaking awesome. It's like, no, it's not. It's so freaking shite is what it is. It was horrible.
It's official. It's official. Space Engineers uses recycled default asteroids, because in my server I just found an asteroid that I helped my friend build into. I know it's the exact same thing because the interior is exactly the same.
Oh yeah, they have some stock asteroids.
Yeah, and well, I just found my friend's stock asteroid, which is kind of funny.
Huh.
Still looking for silver. I'll tell you when I find some.
That's one bus loop we've got set up there, guys. It goes the long way around.
I like how your stream is delayed. Just now you're saying it's awesome.
He has 3 series on his YouTube channel. Really, he is so fussy about that, though. I just had a look at his series, actually. I do a Prison Architect series as well. If anyone wants to check that out. I'm quite good at it.
Is that game free?
No.
Aww.
Chances are, if I play it, it's not free.
Chances are, please make them free.
I can't make them free. I'm not the devs. Talking to the wrong person there, buddy. Right, there's all my money gone, so this better work. I don't want to take out a loan just yet. I'm making a profit on the trams, I think.
Oh, you have got a loan, eh?
Yeah, I'm making a ton of money on the trams. Fair dues.
Just do that for a while and make money.
Normally, what I do, if anyone watches my my original Cities in Motion series, I tend to lose money for the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Well, because you have to build stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You take out a loan, and then that costs you more money because you've got to pay the interest on the loan. But then after a while, you manage to get just enough money to build something like a monorail or a metro or a really good tram line. And the second you do that, you're never going to be in debt ever again. You still have to pay off your loan, because there's no option you can just click to pay off loan, which is a little annoying. It's one of the things I wish I could change about this game. But in terms of owing money, really, you're never going to have to pay your loan back, because as soon as the money comes in, it'll take out what you owe the bank, and the rest of it is all yours.
If only that was real life.
I think it's something like 2.9 million on my main series now.
Oh wow.
And I make, especially with the addition of the hub link line, which again I have to give Pelican credit for coming up with that idea, but since I put that line in, my profit's gone up to something like 600,000. Have I missed a stop? I haven't.
Wait, do you control the monorail, or how do you control what's happening?
You map out the line, and then you hire. It automatically hires drivers for each train or bus or car, whatever it is. They drive the route for you. It's like micromanagement.
Oh.
You build the routes, you plot it out, and then off you go.
Okay, I have a space engineer's question.
Go.
Silicon, platinum, and silver. They all look similar. What's the difference between the 3?
Now, when I first started, playing the game to start with, ages and ages ago, silver used to be blue.
Okay.
Is it still blue?
No. I think it's glowing like white now, white and grey.
Someone told me this when I first started streaming the game, that there's
Because magnesium is blue.
Is it magnesium that's blue now?
Yeah.
Apparently there are certain elements that exist near each other inside asteroids. So I think platinum, silver, and...
Silicon.
Is it silicon?
Yeah.
Okay, those 3 go near each other. Gold and iron, I've noticed, tend to
No,
be quite
gold and nickel, man. Gold and nickel.
Or gold, nickel, and iron. Because nickel and iron,
oh, yeah.
they're always right next to each other.
And then stone is like the dirt. Never know.
Yeah, I don't think that was him, Pelican. I think it was someone else. But it was the fact that it was this most overrated YouTube channel I've ever seen. This guy was absolute crap at the game. He couldn't build a ride to save his life. And yet everyone was going in the comment section saying, "Oh my god, this video's so good." It wasn't. It was terrible. Worst thing ever. Connor got 25 out of 50 on the quiz. Is that the US States one?
Ooh. Did you get Michigan right? If you did, I'll give you a prize.
Michigan is...
The hand.
Right, sort of north center, isn't it?
Middle east, yeah.
Is Lake Erie in Michigan?
No.
Oh. Is that Massachusetts?
No.
I'm not even close. I'm not American. That's my simple solution.
That's fine. Understandable.
Yeah. To follow the stereotypes, I think I know more about where some of the states are than some Americans actually do.
You probably do.
SimCity, it is the biggest pile of crap. Yeah, I like some parts of SimCity. I like the idea of building a region and sharing resources amongst the region. And if there's anyone out there... No. If there's anyone out there who wants to play SimCity with me, we'll set up a region. I've actually got a couple of old regions where I tried to get people to join me and no one did. So screw them. Yeah,
I'll join you in whatever you want if you want to buy it from me.
You talk to non-soul about that one.
Okay, I will. No, I seriously will.